Hello Nintendo fans, my name is Mario Master. How are we doing today? So, we're going to be talking about a series of movies that you probably don't even remember and or haven't even heard about. Descendants. Now, there were, as far as I know, 3 movies in this series, and there were plans for a 4th, but that got retconned. Now, what are the Descendants movies? Well, Disney had the most genius idea of what if the villains from all our classical animated movies had kids and they went to school and we made the movie. Let's just say the first one was very lackluster. Now I haven't even watched the first Descendants. You will never even catch me watching any of the Descendant movies. Then they decided to make a second one because the first one got pretty good ratings, It's like, yeah, why not make another one? So they made a second one. Bad, low quality, about the same acting as you would find in a Ridley Scott film. Not a Ridley Scott film. About the same acting as you would find in the very first Sharknado movie. Then you have the third one, which sucked even more. Not to say how much the fourth one would have sucked. Now, all these movies basically have the exact same plot. One of the villains' children is worse than the other one for some reason, and the main group of other people try to stop that one villain. It's so stupid. Now, if this was about, the kids of the heroes in the classical animated Disney movies, I feel like Descendants probably could have done better. Because, you could have had 2 schools, they could have had like a little bit of a rivalry. That's how it could have worked. They don't play with that at all, which I feel like is a super missed opportunity. Or maybe they do, but most of the time it's just of the villains, which I feel like in concept and on paper, it is a good movie idea. Sure, okay, let's take these animated villains, make them have kids, and throw them into high school. On paper, that sounds like a good idea. In execution, not so much. They don't do it really well. They don't play with the concept well. They play with high school how everyone thinks high school is in movies, where it's like you have the jocks, you have the nerds, you have the blah 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 blee blee blue. Now let me tell you something. High school is nothing like they say it is in Hollywood. So Hollywood, go suck a big one, because guess what? High school ain't like that. Maybe it was at one point. I don't know, but I'm in high school. I'm a senior, and I don't go fucking around with people. Well, besides the point, I don't go around, fucking with people most of the time, there's no, jocks, there's no fucking, you don't do that, They're not like the outcast nerds, everyone's pretty just in the loop, even me. And I'm pretty antisocial. But you have the classical Hollywood high school trope And that's where the movie starts to fall off, is that they throw a bunch of high school kids who have never acted a day in their life, who are supposed to be kids of villains from classical Disney movies in high school. Once again, this sounds great in practice, but it's not executed the best. Once again, I haven't actually watched the movies, but I feel like I would have this exact reaction. This sucks. This sucks. And this sucks. Because, guess what? They suck. So, what should you take away from this? I may have given you some form of PTSD if you have seen Descendants. If you haven't, don't watch it, because even though I haven't seen them, I bet they aren't good. In fact, I'm going to pause the video here and look up the IMDb ratings of every single movie. So apparently the first Descendants movie got a 6.2 on IMDb. The second one got a 6.3 somehow. And the third one got a 6.4. How did these do so good? They all suck. Oh my god. How can people genuinely watch this shit? That looks so bad. Like, just low budget, most basic high school kids you could ever buy. Not buy, but, hire. And then you have friggin' the most dumbest actors ever. And it's a friggin' musical, which I think is why it fell off. Like, they didn't need to make it a musical. Let's see the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, shall we? Okay, so apparently the first Descendants got a 99% on the tomato meter and a 66% on the audience score. Again, the second one got 71% and 71% on the tomato meter and 70% on the audience score. How did these do so well? They all suck. Am I living this up here? Are they actually good? Or am I on crack? Friggin' Descendants 3 has a 78% tomato meter, 65% audience score. Apparently people don't know how to rate movies really well, because they all suck. Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Get your head out of your asses. I'm the true reviewer now. And you know what this gets? So it's going to be on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being friggin' Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse SS tier, friggin' great. Good. And I would love to watch it again and again and again and again and again. This definitely gets a 3. All of them. They all get a 3. Do not combine them. They just all get a 3 separately. They all get a 3. They all suck. Anywho. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out my Twitter, Discord, and Cash App, all linked in the description below. And that's it. And by the way, we are very close already to 250 subscribers, which I have to thank you guys a lot for. So let's get there. And that's it. Peace.